In this video, I'm styling a very exclusive Tanjore painting and also sharing my process. The first piece on my table, of course, is the Tanjore painting. Now, the reason why I have it covered is because if I have it open, you wouldn't be looking at anything else other than the painting. So it's going to be covered until I finish styling the front of it and around it. The base is my wooden carved study desk, and on top of it I have the painting. Now this painting has a lot of red in it, so I'm choosing red as my accent color. So to hide some of the wood of the table, I'm going to lay a red table runner. The red of the table runner is slightly different from the red of the painting, and that's what we want. We don't want to match colors exact. The Tanjore painting is actually a new painting but made to look old and antique. So with the styling, I'm thinking plants, lots of vintage brass, beautiful oil lamps, dhoop, flowers and all of that. So here I'm using this candle stand as a little riser for a planter, and then I'm going to add a couple of plants here. When you style a product and showcase it in your videos or photos, you're actually storytelling. Now, the story that you tell could be very different from the story that is perceived by somebody who sees it. A product shown on a white background with no styling at all is a lost opportunity to tell a great story. Here I am adding the dhoop. All of the brass that I'm using in this styling, I'm keeping it dull and not shining them or polishing them, because I want them to be subtle, and the brightest gold I want to come from the painting. On one side of the painting I have the plants and the dhoop holders. On the other side I'm having some brass lamps. Now these brass lamps are going to be lit with oils and wicks, so I'm ensuring that it's at a decent distance from the painting. I'm going to make a tiny arrangement of 3 lamps. Again, these are not polished, just wiped brass with a dull patina on it. And when you are styling for shooting, you have to ensure that it looks great from the angle that you want to shoot. Like I can see that the distance between the 2 lamps is a little more than the distance between the other 2. So visually it has to look appealing. Now it looks perfect to me. Now this is what we've got so far on either side of the painting, and now I want to lay something in front. Now that's going to be more horizontal and doesn't have too much height. Now you're probably wondering that there's way too many things I'm adding. For that I would like to say my story for this styling is about divine grandeur and lights and abundance. And if I had to count the number of props that I've used for this styling, it's about 15. And believe me, once I open the painting up and remove the cloth from there, the painting is just going to swallow those 15 things. And you'll only see the painting and nothing else. Abundance for a South Indian is an overflowing pot of rice. So this is what we've got so far, and I kind of love the arrangement. I want to add a pair of something really beautiful to this setup now. So right now I have about 14 pieces of props, and the 15th one, what I want to add is a lovely little pair of Gandharva on either side of the painting. These are from Trovecraft India, and tiny little creatures with wings is just the magic that we need. And I'm going to add one on either side of the painting, but not exactly symmetric to each other. That's too boring. One is up and his other little brother is going to go up on the far corner. If you are in Bangalore, I'm doing a live workshop on styling and staging products in Sanjay Nagar on 26th April 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can know details on my Instagram handle @preetiprabhu.com. That is Preeti Prabhu, DOTCOM. With all of the props in place, now it's time for some finishing touches. Wiping the dust off the leaves and making them absolutely shiny. It may or may not show in the photo. I don't know, but I can see them and I want them clean. It's always that last 5% that you push that makes it look truly, truly beautiful. Something I advise my clients who sell hardcore Indian things, carved things, brass, exclusive stuff like this Tanjore paintings, is that nothing looks more divine than the oil lamps. I can put an electric candle here and it'll kill the vibe. Now I'm styling a grand Tanjore painting, and I don't want to be putting plastic flowers or fake plants or LED candles. I want the real thing. I want it to look natural and I want it to look intentional. I know an LED tea light candle is easy to do, but effort is noticed, and you will see in a few minutes how much of a difference it makes. Also, please learn safety from my videos. No flowy fabrics too close to flame. I believe a painting like this decides which home it wants to go, and it's not the other way around. You can't just decide to buy this and take it home. And I'm so grateful for the fact that I have the privilege of styling with this painting. I hope I've done justice to it, and I hope you love it as much as I've loved putting this together.